Pittsburgh Steelers are 2-4, and the Miami Dolphins are 3-3. We have a massive game, a huge game Sunday night. But there's a lot of storylines with also, Minka Fitzpatrick coming back to his former team. What will his play look like? Will Minka get a pick six and run it to the end zone for a TD? I really hope so. But the other storyline that is right in front of our face is Brian Flores and the Miami Dolphins. Ex head coach Brian Flores from the Miami Dolphins. We all know what happened. He was fired after his 3 years there, 5-11, 10-6, 9-8. He went 24-25. He was fired by the Dolphins, and now Flores has filed a lawsuit against the organization for discrimination. But I'm keeping this strictly football. And what better way going through this, lawsuit than Brian Flores having a massive game against his old team? Now, 24-25 is not too bad. It's not too bad at all. Had a really bad first year. Gonna happen with a rookie head coach. 10-6, 2020, not too bad at all. And then 500 in 2021. However, can Brian Flores lay the smackdown? And will this be a revenge game? Let me know in the comments below if this will be a revenge game. Now, early in the week, Coach Tomlin had some thoughts on linebackers coach Brian Flores. He says he's a quality coach. He's a great communicator. You don't ascend into the business the way he has without having certain tools. And he has consistently displayed those tools since he's been here. But again, I don't think any of us are surprised by that. That's why we had so much excitement when we had an opportunity to acquire him. So this guy, Brian Flores, is Coach Tomlin's guy. And both fellas for the organization are defensive-minded coaches. That's what they are. Tomlin is, and so is Flores. Now, I'm super excited, guys, to see Flores go back into his old team that got rid of him. And yes, he's going through all the lawsuits and stuff like that. But it's a good chance for revenge. And what better way than to absolutely, lay the wood and sack Tua, create turnovers, get the linebackers ready in this game, get Miles Jack ready, get Devin Bush ready, get your reserve guys like Spillane or Marcus Allen or maybe even playing Mike Robinson ready for this game. I think that Flores will have a game plan against this big-time offense, and hopefully can slow down Waddle and guys like Tyreek Hill. I want to bring you back to a game that I saw last year, and actually, this was my favorite game. I know it's crazy. This was my favorite game of last year. 2021, Week 10, the Miami Dolphins win 22-10. The Ravens couldn't be stopped. They have Lamar Jackson. They have the running offense. They have Lamar Jackson scrambling all around, and he's making plays all over the field, right? Hollywood Brown, all those dudes. However, what I saw on this day, 22-10, was pitches like this. If you can see in this picture here, the Miami Dolphin defense was pretty much blitzing all day. And when I say all day, I think it was around like 70 to 80%. They would send more than 6 or 7 people, right? In this photo here, it's not a video, guys, just a photo. But in this photo here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 7 players, 7 Miami Dolphin defenders on the line of scrimmage. Also, on the outside, you have number 8, Holland, the safety. They were pretty much showing blitz all day. And that confused Lamar Jackson and the Ravens offense to a point where they couldn't even move the football. There was sacks, there was fumbles, there was incomplete passes, pass deflections, right? And see how far they're playing off as well. The secondary is playing so far off, but yet they were blitzing. Now, I want to see the Steelers play something similar like this. Do we have the personnel? Maybe not, because we haven't got TJ Watt, right? But you do have Highsmith. You do have the big guys up front, like Cameron Hayward, like Montravius Adams and Ogunjobi. And why can't you put Devin Bush or bring down Terrell Edmonds in this similar situation and maybe keep back Trey Norwood at safety or play secondary that way? I would like to see something similar where they can confuse Tua, because you show 7. You don't need to rush all 7. You could show 7 and possibly bring back 2, right? Or you don't know, in this situation, you don't know who's going to blitz. That's the best part about this scheme. Now, I've got one more photo to show you guys for the example. Look at the view that Lamar Jackson was seeing. He had pretty much 7 defenders standing up. This was a different play, but they run this play over and over and over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 defenders going on 5 linemen, right? Lamar Jackson was under pressure from the get-go, from the absolute get-go. And they ran him around in circles all day. I would love to see the Steelers do something similar to where they can blitz yet again, like the ye old Blitzburg of days past, and possibly blitz Miles Jack, blitz Devin Bush, get him in the backfield, right? Bring down the corner like Arthur Millette. Bring down Terrell Edmonds that can play in the box and help out like this. I want to see some form of style that is similar from Brian Flores' head coaching of something similar to this extent. Dolphins versus Ravens had their number the whole day. So will this happen, guys? I don't know. I'm not too sure. But to me, this is a massive game for Brian Flores and a massive game for the Pittsburgh Steelers with Coach Tomlin and the defense. We're getting players back. Minka will be back. I believe Wallace should be back, hopefully. And I believe that Akila Witherspoon should be back too. A lot of players are coming back right now. They got to play for their coach, got to play for their city, got to play for their team. And this quite possibly could be Brian Flores' revenge game. It's going to be awesome, guys. Thank you for checking out Steeler Nation Australia. And as always, here we go, Steelers. Here we go.